Welcome to Epic Greek Myths. Today we delve into one of the most infamous tales in Greek mythology, the myth of the Apple of Discord. This story not only showcases the capricious nature of the gods but also sets the stage for one of the greatest conflicts in ancient lore, the Trojan War. Our tale begins at a grand wedding on Mount Olympus, the seat of the gods. Peleus, a mortal king, was marrying the sea nymph Thetis. The union of a mortal and a goddess was a rare and momentous occasion, one that saw all the gods and goddesses of Olympus in attendance, save for one Eris, the goddess of discord and strife. Eris was notoriously disruptive, and her presence at such a joyful event was deemed undesirable by Zeus, the king of the gods. Furious at being excluded, Eris devised a plan to sow chaos among the celebrants. As the festivities reached their peak, she cast a golden apple into the midst of the guests. Inscribed on the apple were the words to the Fairest. Immediately, three goddesses stepped forward, each believing themselves to be the fairest Hera, the queen of the gods and goddess of marriage Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war and Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Each was adamant that the apple rightfully belonged to her, and thus began a quarrel that no god dared to settle. Seeing the potential for disaster, Zeus intervened. He knew that choosing among the three would inevitably create enmity, so he cleverly delegated the decision to a mortal. The chosen judge was Paris, a prince of Troy known for his fairness and integrity. Paris, unaware of the divine drama about to unfold, was tending his flocks on Mount Ida when Hermes, the messenger god, appeared before him. Hermes explained the situation and presented the three goddesses, each eager to claim the title of the fairest. To sway Paris's judgment, each goddess offered him a bribe. Hera promised to make him the ruler of all Asia and Europe, granting him immense power and wealth. Athena offered unparalleled wisdom and skill in war, ensuring victory in all his battles. Lastly, Aphrodite promised him the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Paris, entranced by the prospect of unparalleled beauty, awarded the apple to Aphrodite. This decision, though seemingly simple, set off a chain of events that would lead to the most famous war in ancient mythology, the Trojan War. Helen, the wife of Menelaus, king of Sparta, was renowned for her beauty. With Aphrodite's assistance, Paris traveled to Sparta and abducted Helen, either by seduction or by force. Accounts vary. Enraged by the loss of his wife, Menelaus called upon his brother Agamemnon, the king of Mycenae, to help retrieve her. Agamemnon saw an opportunity to expand his influence and quickly agreed, rallying the Greek kings and their armies to join him. Thus, a vast coalition of Greek forces set sail for Troy, initiating a 10-year siege that would see countless heroes rise and fall. The Trojan War was not just a conflict of mortals but also a battleground for the gods, who took sides and influenced events. Hera and Athena, spurned by Paris's judgment, supported the Greeks, while Aphrodite aided the Trojans, particularly Paris and his family. Amidst the battles and strategies, the story of the Apple of Discord remains a poignant reminder of how seemingly trivial actions can have monumental consequences. The war saw legendary figures like Achilles, Hector, and Odysseus, each with their own stories of glory and tragedy. Achilles, the mightiest Greek warrior, fought valiantly but was ultimately felled by an arrow to his heel, the only vulnerable part of his body. Hector, the noble Trojan prince, met his end at Achilles' hands, embodying the tragic hero whose fate is sealed by the whims of the gods. The war concluded with the cunning of Odysseus, who devised the Trojan horse, a deceptive gift that allowed Greek soldiers to infiltrate Troy and bring the city to its knees. The fall of Troy marked the end of the war, but left a legacy that resonated through generations. Helen returned to Sparta, her beauty and the cause of so much strife, now a symbol of the devastating power of desire and envy. The Greeks, despite their victory, suffered great losses, and the journey home for many, like Odysseus, was fraught with peril and divine retribution. Odysseus returned to Ithaca 10 years, during which he faced the wrath of Poseidon, the god of the sea, who was angered by the blinding of his son, the Cyclops Polyphemus. Odysseus's adventures included encounters with the enchantress Circe, the alluring sirens, and the nymph Calypso, who detained him for several years. Finally, with the aid of Athena, Odysseus returned home to find his palace overrun by suitors vying for his wife Penelope's hand. Disguised as a beggar, he revealed his true identity only to his son, Telemachus. Together, they devised a plan to rid their home of the suitors. In a display of remarkable skill and cunning, Odysseus triumphed, reclaiming his throne and reuniting with Penelope. The story of the Apple of Discord and its aftermath underscores the profound impact of divine intervention in mortal affairs. It also reflects the ancient Greeks' belief in the capricious and often vindictive nature of the gods. The Trojan War, while a tale of human conflict, is also a narrative of divine machinations and the inexorable fate that binds both gods and mortals. The myth also explores themes of loyalty, honor, and the tragic consequences of human folly. Paris's choice, driven by desire, set off a chain reaction that led to immense suffering and loss. Helen, often portrayed as a passive figure, is a reminder of the objectification and exploitation of women in the mythological canon. As we reflect on these ancient stories, we gain insights into the values and beliefs of the cultures that created them. The myth of the Apple of Discord is not just a tale of beauty and envy, but a profound commentary on the human condition and the timeless struggle between fate and free will. The aftermath of the Trojan War was as tumultuous as the war itself. The Greek heroes faced numerous challenges on their return journeys, many of which were orchestrated by the vengeful gods. The fall of Troy marked the end of an era, but the echoes of the war reverberated through the generations that followed. The city, once a jewel of Asia Minor, was left in ruins, its walls crumbled and its people scattered. The Greeks, despite their victory, returned home to face their own share of tragedies. Agamemnon, the commander of the Greek forces, returned to Mycenae only to be murdered by his wife Clytemnestra and her lover Aegisthus. His death was a grim reminder of the cyclical nature of vengeance and the relentless grip of fate. The house of Atreus, to which Agamemnon belonged, was cursed, and this curse continued to wreak havoc on his descendants. Menelaus and Helen returned to Sparta, where they ruled peacefully for many years. Their story, marked by betrayal and reconciliation, serves as a complex exploration of the dynamics of love and forgiveness. Helen, whose beauty had sparked the war, became a symbol of the dual nature of desire, both its capacity to inspire and to destroy. Meanwhile, the fates of the other Trojan survivors were equally poignant. Aeneas, a Trojan prince and a cousin of Hector in Paris, fled the burning city with his father Anchises and his young son Ascanius. Guided by his mother, the goddess Venus, Aeneas embarked on a journey that would eventually lead him to Italy. His adventures, chronicled in Virgil's Aeneid, are a testament to resilience and the founding of what would become the Roman Empire. The gods, too, had their stories intertwined with the aftermath of the war. Athena, who had supported the Greeks, found herself at odds with Poseidon, who harbored a deep grudge against Odysseus. Their divine squabbles continued to influence the lives of mortals, reflecting the ancient belief that human affairs were inextricably linked to the whims of the gods. As we delve deeper into these myths, we see that the story of the Apple of Discord is more than just a tale of vanity and envy. It is a reflection of the complexities of human nature and the intricate web of destiny that binds us all. The actions of the gods and mortals alike reveal timeless truths about power, pride, and the enduring quest for justice and honor. The myth of the Apple of Discord and the Trojan War is a rich and multifaceted narrative that offers endless avenues for exploration and interpretation. It challenges us to consider the impact of our choices, the nature of our desires, and the inevitable interplay between human ambition and divine will. As we continue to explore these ancient myths, we gain not only a deeper understanding of the past, but also valuable perspectives on our own lives and the world around us. The stories of gods and heroes, of love and war, speak to the universal experiences that define us as human beings. The myth also highlights the role of women in ancient Greek society and mythology. Figures like Helen, Andromache, and Cassandra each represent different aspects of female experience, beauty, loyalty, and the often overlooked wisdom that goes unheeded in a patriarchal world. Their stories remind us of the enduring struggle for agency and recognition in a world dominated by male power. In conclusion, the myth of the Apple of Discord is a rich tapestry of interwoven stories that continue to captivate and inspire. It serves as a reminder of the power of myth to illuminate the human condition and the enduring influence of these ancient tales on our collective consciousness. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of Greek mythology's most enduring legends. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Epic Greek Myths for more fascinating tales from the ancient world. Until next time, may the lessons of the past guide us as we navigate the challenges of the present and the future.